Welcome back to Tuesdays with Puddnhead, everyone. This week we are going to do another playtest video, this time between AridigasFan as a Necromancer and Knabbmaster as the alternate wizard. Been a long time since we've had this art, and a long time coming, this creature right here. I have not messed with the alt wizard much at all. So currently, at the time of this playtest, the two abilities of the alternate wizard are: once per round, as a quick spell, you can pay 1 mana to target a non-mage creature within 2 zones. Target creature is friendly, it gains fast and charge +1. When it is an enemy, it gains slow and charge -1 until the end of the round. So you can sort of dilate time, as the ability says. The reason we're doing this game is because of the second ability, Temporal Spellcasting. You can cast level 1 incantation or attack spell as an enchantment on a legal target at range 0-2, just like an enchantment. So you basically take a level 1 incantation or attack spell, and you can play it as if it were an attachment or an enchantment with the 0-2 range and 2 mana face down. If you do, it is no longer that kind of a spell, right? So, and then you can spend mana equal to its casting cost to reveal it and have its effect. But you can only do that when you have priority. For those of you who might be new, priority is when it is your turn, basically. It replaces the text of before or after a friendly creature activates. So anytime you could use your quick cast, basically, and during the round, during the action phase, you could reveal an enchantment. So that's that. So I've been told that there are hidden enchantment shenanigans in this game. So we'll see how that goes, and love to hear your feedback on whether or not you think it's a strong ability. So we're gonna do this at double speed and hit play. And here we go. And, get these little artifacts there. So this is the time dilation counter right here. Rewind. We call it rewind. It used to be rewind. Necromancer starts with Death Ring, classic, and Libro. So we are looking at a Necromancer that's probably going to be pumping out 2 creatures around, and they are probably going to be tiny zombies or skeletal minions or something. We have Battle Forge for the wizard. What is this thing? Voltaic off. Oh, because it's a wizard, it gets Voltaic, so you can just remove that. Battle Forge and Mana Crystal. All right, I haven't seen a Forge Crystal opening in a long time, so that's fun. So right now, both mages going for mana advantage and action advantage, and no one is more with the upper hand at this point. I imagine that the Necromancer is going to have a large amount of action advantage at some point here because of spawn points creating more actions for him. But the alternate wizard is going to have a lot of equipment, so hopefully the Necromancer has a way to deal with that, or the Battle Forge is just a lose. Arcane Ring, more discount, more economy. All right. Oh, Mummies, Voidwalker. Nice. Vengeful Voidwalker. So the Mummies are from Necromancer Academy, and they do extra things when they have damage. Oh, we're seeing some mana denial here. Mana Siphon, of course, must be played within 2 zones of the mage that you want to have channeling -2. So that is how that goes. Altar of the Iron Guard. So he's going to have a lot of guards. Doesn't look like there's going to be a whole lot of contending going on here. Oh, Idol of Pestilence coming out, so doing direct damage to the wizard at this point. Of course, the Necromancer being poison immune and non-living creatures not taking poison damage means you've got nothing happening to the Necromancer side of the field. But that -2 channeling, we'll see. See what happens here. Only 9 mana for AridigasFan, 15 for the Wizard. That is a mana spell, so he only paid 11 for that. We are watching from Knabbmaster's perspective here. So I'm going to try not to hover over Knabbmaster's cards. Got a creature on the Libro. Equipment on the Forge. Leather helmet. Classic. Cheap way to get one armor. There is pretty much no other helmet that matters for the wizard, so leather helmet it is. Necromancer coming in to punch this mana siphon. Adding corporeal and 9 health. Generating some dice rolls here. Gets 2 damage on it. That's pretty good for a lowly Necromancer punch. And a force hammer. And this gets 6 dice, 5 damage. Okay. A little underwhelming, but that's because of the ethereal change. That thing would have been dead if that ethereal change had not happened. So keep that in mind. The ethereal changed the what's it called? Force. Yes, ethereal. Yeah, that's the descriptor on the end of the force spell. Ethereal used to do full damage to incorporeal objects. Now all the 2s also count as 1s instead of 2s. So it's slightly better, significantly better than just straight up not having ethereal, but it's not as overpowering as it used to be. Given the ethereal change, I think Force Hammer should probably cost like 8. But I'm biased. So we got another round of low mana for the Necromancer here. More armor coming out for the wizard. What we got on this? We got regrowth on the wizard. So just in case wizard is going to be suffering extra damage than 1, we'll be at full health every turn. There goes that mana siphon. Channel up 2 for the Necromancer. Not too bad. That's an epic spell, so he does not have another one of those. I would be interested to see if he's planning to dissolve the Libro here. It's only 10. He's got, nope, 8 mana, putting an enchantment with air quotes on the Necromancer, because if it were a real enchantment, you could just attach it to the Necromancer. So that's probably an attack spell or an incantation based on Octagon mechanics. There is an enchantment on the wizard. I'm guessing that's marked for death or rust. Poison blood. It could be poison blood. Or it could be, I bet one of those is, what's it called? Unholy Reversal. Unholy Reversal is kind of a classic. I don't know if you would do that early like this, but when somebody puts regeneration on late in the game, Unholy Reversal really messes them up. I'm guessing rust, marked for death. Get that mummy swinging. Extra dice. Oh, with the Pierce 1 on Eternal Servant. Don't really need rust right now. Although you've got a Battleforge out there, so probably the wizard has more stuff. All right, so that guy has upkeep 1 because this Mordok's Obelisk. And Vet Belt. Lovely. Classic tank wizard going on here. And this is reducing the mana cost by 2. Well, number of corporeal creatures. So that is 3, because the Necromancer counts. And that's nice. So gets the extra damage on what do we got here? Rhino Hide. Okay, here goes Rhino Hide. And no damage because Vet Belt. Yeah, these little guys aren't going to get through that armor very well. All right, what's that? Nullify. Okay. So Wait, what? Oh, I see. Putting a nullify on himself, and there was a jinx. Okay, gotcha. Enchanter's Wardstone coming out, so we've got some interesting gameplays here. That's 3 enchantments on AridigasFan, the Necromancer here. Enchanter's Wardstone out for the Necromancer, Idol of Pestilence, Altar of the Iron Guard, and 2 Vengeful Voidwalkers that are upkeep 1 at this point, which is some bad. But trying to kill that obelisk might be a losing proposition at this point. I'm not sure. Might be worth it to kill the forge. See, he's got 4 armor on at this point. 4 armor and a vet belt, arcane ring. And he's been putting an enchantment on this. Whoops, I shouldn't have done that. Now you guys can pause the video and backwards and see something. I think I saw an attack spell because of the red, but I don't remember what else it was. Someday I'm going to do this right. All right. Here comes some more armor. Man, I hate leather. Leather's so dumb. All right, we got Venomous Zombie coming out. There's a Tainted Chance for that guy. That might be a winning strategy here. And some Leather Helmet coming out for the Necromancer. It's good. It's good stuff. More leather. They're both at 3 equipment armor, but the wizard has Rhino Hide on also. It's like we're coming down here to try to... Whoa! 5 damage on the Battle Forge. That is nice. That's a crazy good roll. The guard, the Necromancer. The wizard doesn't look very threatening. I would worry about what's on me at this point. Nope, there's the dissolve. Yeah. Get rid of unholy armor. 5. Move away and enchant. Okay. And another thing on the Necromancer. I better move this. All right. There we go. So let's see. This guy's lumbering. So he wants to get in there and... No, he's a pest. Rats. He wants to get in there and taint that wizard. No, he decides to get rid of that creature. Decides not to pay for that one. Knabbmaster at 23 mana. What in the world? Yeah, it's pretty much time to get a couple of big creatures out, I think. And I don't know, he just got rid of your armor. If you have more armor, you might need to put that on too, or get a nullify on or something. What's going on here? We're on... What round is it here? Planning phase. Turn 7. Okay, so we're 7 turns into this game. Deployment. We got a mage wand. Uh-oh. What's going on there? Is it going to be another dissolve or a cloak of shadows? All right. Not getting targeted sounds like a good plan. Although, I mean, there's no way you're going to get away from the wizard at this point. No, Do not need line of sight to reveal enchantments, or even enchantments. Here comes that taint chance, and he gets a taint. Nice. Unhealable damage. Loss of life. Got another enchantment there, maybe. We've already seen a Jinx. Here comes the wizard. We're going to see an enfeeble. Yes, we're going to see an enfeeble. Alright, so wizard can't do all the wonderful things. Oof. Wall of Thorns. Reveal Jet Stream. Does that get... That does not get a push. Here goes the Battle Forge. Not that the wizard was going to use it anyway. Huh. Two damage on a Necromancer. Now we see the wizard's game here. Two other enchants on the mage here. I guess one of them was an enchantment. Rust is on there. Looks like it's the wizard's initiative. So, gonna let the Eternal Servant die. Gonna keep the zombie alive. Didn't count rust for the jet stream. That's right. Because the rust isn't attached to the mage. I guess I should probably scroll down here a little bit so we can see what's going on. There's a Cloak of Shadows and a leather helmet off screen here. And a mage wand. It's gonna scroll me out anyway. You guys gotta stop fighting in the top. You gotta fight in the bottom corner. Seriously, man. People can't see what's going on. So I would imagine that the wizard is going to capitalize on this Wall of Thorns this round. Necromancer gets rid of the Mage Wand. What was on it? Seeking Dispel. Okay, interesting. He's gonna wait. Interesting. See if there's another taint come through. Nope, no taint and no damage because Vet Belt. We see a Hugin come out. It's interesting. And he's going to dissolve the cloak. All right. Enchantment going down on Hugin. Necromancer moving away from the Wall of Thorns. Which, you know, it's a good choice, but the wizard can always teleport you back, so killing the Wall of Thorns is more permanent. Hard to kill it when you only got 3 dice punch going on here. Yeah, Mordok's Obelisk might be the wizard's MVP here. So Necromancer's creature strategy is not panning out because of that. Huh. Oh, gotta pay upkeep for Hugin. And Hugin takes the damage from Idol of Pestilence. That must have been really important to get Hugin out there. I guess it gives you another spell. Wonder what that enchantment is. Necromancer put on Hugin. Well, it's tricky to get rid of Necromancer's stuff because the enchantment's wordstone, enchanter's wordstone is quite a tax. All right, here we go. What is he going to do? Put on some more armor. It's not going to get rid of the rust, but make it slightly even. Maybe he's got a brace yourself or a rhino hide on. There's another taint coming out from that zombie. No other damage being done to the wizard. What's this? Mage Bane. What? Oh, Mage Bane being revealed. And Hugin casting Disperse on the Enfeeble. Nice. Okay. Pull this wizard up to the front here. There it goes. Mage Bane, huh? It's a good spell. It's ridiculously good. Seeking Dispel on himself. Poison Blood. Get hit by the Seeking Dispel. Not too bad. And then he's going to move 2. No, I'm sorry. Move 1. Move 1 and enchant again. Look at that. Crazy. Back up to 4 hidden things. Well, not hidden. 4 things on the Necromancer. One of them is revealed to be rust. The others are still hidden. Wonder if you replace the jet stream. Can't put a teleport on there. That's not level 1. And lesser teleport cannot be done. It has to be a friendly creature. Knabbmaster deciding whether or not to keep Hugin around. Gets 1 spell out of him this turn. Keeps him around. All right, he's going to keep it around. Must be an important spell. Seeking Dispel, maybe? I guess he could disperse his own Mage Bane. But you're going to die to Idol of Pestilence either way. Necromancer knows exactly what he's doing this turn. Got it all planned out. 4 mana on the Libro. Wonder if he's trying to cycle down to the Mordok's Obelisk and try and get rid of that. Or at least stay as far away from that Wall of Thorns as possible. Wizard probably has another one if that's the be-all, end-all of the strategy. It seems likely. I mean, Wall of Thorns is good and all, but I don't know if I would want to make it my sole strategy for fighting the game. I mean, I guess it only takes about half your spellbook points to really commit to it. And some of the tools that you use can be used in other ways. Maybe there's a big creature or 2 in there. If the obelisk goes down, the walls of thorns aren't going to do anything. All right, we've got a nullify, blocking a brace yourself. Okay, that is 1 spellbook point for 1 spellbook point. Wizard moving away from the active zombie and enchanting the Necromancer again. Brace yourself is a really good counter to a Wall of Thorns if you can keep it on there, because it automatically makes it so you only take critical damage. Seeking Dispel. It is a Seeking Dispel. I was right about something. What did he hit? Rhino Hide. Oof. No surprise armor for the Necromancer right now. And a Wardstone. Look at that. Wardstones abound. And another enchantment going down on the wizard. And it's going to be a Ghoul Rot to counteract that regen. Magebane kills... not Magebane, but Poison Idol of Pestilence kills Hugin. But the Magebane did its work. Got 2 of that damage on there. Killed it twice as fast, pretty much. This wizard right in the middle of 2 venomous zombies here. Those tainted markers could stack up. Wonder if wizard's running Purify. Still packing 5 armor. That is crazy. So we've got a revealed Ghoul Rot that is counteracting Rhino Hide, or the regrowth rather. But 5 armor and a vet belt is significantly tanky. You need a Necromancer choosing to ding with Plaguemaster ability, the wizard, to kind of get some damage that will stick now that there's a Ghoul Rot. Wonder if the Necromancer runs what's it called? Arcane Corruption, that one. It does damage per enchantment. Could do something about that regrowth and that Rhino Hide. Get 2 damage on that wizard every time. As long as the Necromancer can stay away from that Wall of Thorns. All right, zombie moving in with Pierce. So that'll get rid of 1 of the armors, but not going to do much. So no damage, no taint. Guess the Necromancer isn't really counting on creature damage, so the vet belt is not that big of a deal. Well, you kill the vet belt, you actually get a little bit of incidental damage in sometimes. Another enchant going down. Oh, no, putting that on the Necromancer. We've got a rapid dismantle and getting rid of the vet belt and the leather helmet. It's a little bit overpaying, but gets rid of 2 problems. Not too bad. And what's the Necromancer doing? Oop, here's another Wall of Thorns. Knabbmaster only has 9 mana, though. Hold priority does not work here. Deciding not to cast the Wall of Thorns, but now Aridigas knows that he's in danger. AridigasFan. I honestly don't know if AridigasFan 572 is Aridigas or just a fan of Aridigas, and we may forever wonder. Maybe I should shrink this down so that we don't actually see any of the spells that Knabbmaster is planning. One problem with these replays. Alright, so we've got 25 mana on Knabbmaster and 8 mana on AridigasFan, keeping those zombies alive. 2 on the Libro. Death Ring, kind of useless this game, unfortunately, because of that Mordok's Obelisk. So, for all of you saying Mordok's Obelisk is an old, archaic way of doing things, think again. In fact, I would go out and say that Mordok's Obelisk almost beat Disciple of Radiance at Gen Con 2019? 2019? 2018? I don't know. Mordok's Obelisk required the Radiance, Disciple of Radiance build to rethink its strategy and go for something else. So, it's a good card. Tanglevine on the Necromancer. Nice. He's Tanglevining himself so he can't get pushed. That's funny. I mean, you're fighting against a wizard, so probably 4 teleports in the book. But you have to use them. If you didn't prepare a teleport, then too bad. Oof. Making the screen go crazy, Knabbmaster. Too many things on that Necromancer. It's over, because we're probably going to get some more. Doesn't look like Knabbmaster feels... Wow, these tainted, these venomous zombies getting some serious crits on these conjurations. It's kind of nuts. Another enchantment going down on the wizard. There's a lot of enchantments. Poison blood. That's gonna hurt. Get some extra damage in there. Master going up to 7 damage because of Plaguemaster. Or no, it'll be 8 damage because of Plaguemaster, I'm sure. Just a couple lowly venomous zombies trying to dismantle the enemy wizard here. Yeah. 6 mana for a teleport gets the Necromancer right here, where all kinds of shenanigans could happen. Wonder if he runs a Purge Magic. And a mana for it right now, but man, would that be useful. Cast reveals mana magic or mana spell. I don't understand why Arcane Ring, honestly. That doesn't have it. Mana Siphon had it. But what other meta magic spells has he done here? Nope, no damage. Casting a spell on himself. There's a Nullify. Okay. Blocking a Nullify with a Nullify. Teleport. There it is. 6. Jetstream. Oof, not getting the push for the Jetstream. Still 2 damage though. Swell. Okay. 7-up push on Swell. Gets the push. Gets 4 damage too. Oh yeah. Rest. 1 damage. 4 damage. Gosh, what a roll. 9 damage. 13 damage. 14 damage with 1. 14 damage with 1 roll. Wall of Thorns. That's kind of nuts. 2, 3. Nothing. Alright, this is a little bit more reasonable. 6. 8. So if you average it out, it's 2 over for two pushes. Knabbmaster has 4 mana left. Lesser teleport. Okay, coming in. Getting a taint. Alright. No damage though. Oh no, bed fell. Bed fell. 2 damage through. Nice. 31 out of 32 life for 31. No. Conceded the game, huh? Why? He only had 1 health left. I mean, it was likely he was going to take some damage. But, yeah. What was this thing? Acid ball, huh? Oh, he only had 4 mana. He couldn't reveal it. Yeah. Fascinating. Yeah, all he has to do is reveal acid ball. He's got it. So, well, there you go. Alt Wizard doing Alt Wizard shenanigans with the temporal spellcasting, getting 1 over on 2 thrusts of the Thorn Wall, but being able to combo it with, because if he'd gotten the Jetstream off too, man, that would have been 3 hits right there. And then if you'd saved enough mana, I mean, it takes a lot of mana to save all that up. He had, let's see, it was 6, 10. Swell is 4, so 14. Force push 20, and then you needed to do any more than that, then you'd have to do. Well, I mean, I guess the Wall of Thorns cost you 5, so 25 mana. So there you go. Well, thanks for watching Tuesdays with Puddnhead, everybody. Let me know what you think about that game and what happened that game. I think Mordok's Obelisk was the winner that game. I mean, I know it was cool to see all of the enchant things happen, but Mordok's Obelisk made it so that the Necromancer's book couldn't fight back. Because clearly, with a Death Ring and a Libro, that's the plan, is to swarm with a bunch of little dudes. And just putting that Mordok's Obelisk in made it so that that was not possible. And the Necromancer had to play the Wizard's game of enchanting and counter enchanting. And the Wizard's better at that. So there you go. Even though the Necromancer clearly was planning to do some enchant stuff, given the Enchanter's Wardstone there. But yeah, I just kept take too long to get running, I guess. Um, so I'd be interested to see what you all think. Thanks for tuning in to Tuesdays with Puddnhead, and we will talk to you next time.